By every single measure your society uses to judge a human life, I am a failure. No property, no career title, no retirement account, no LinkedIn profile, nothing. And I am without any doubt the happiest man I have ever met. My name is John. I am 82 years old. I live in a small trailer in the desert. My total savings right now could not cover a week in the kind of hotels the people reading my story probably stay in. I have never been promoted. I have never managed anyone. I have never owned anything bigger than a truck. And in 1961, I walked away from a full scholarship to Yale Law School after exactly 14 minutes. On purpose. I want you to think about Sunday evening, that feeling that starts somewhere around 5 or 6 o'clock, that low, quiet dread, the weekend ending, Monday coming. You know the feeling. You open your laptop. You check your emails because you cannot help it, even though it is Sunday, even though you are supposed to be resting. Your jaw tightens a little, your shoulders come up, and you tell yourself this is just what it takes. This is just the price of success. Everybody feels this. This is normal. Can I tell you something? It is not normal. It is the sound of a life that does not belong to you. First day of orientation at Yale Law, 1961. I walked into this enormous, beautiful old building. High ceilings, dark wood, the smell of money and ambition. I sat down in my chair and I looked around at the other students, and their eyes stopped me cold. These were the best students in the country, the most prepared, the most driven, the most ready, and they were absolutely terrified. Not of failing, they were too good to fail. They were terrified of each other, terrified of what their fathers would say, terrified of the race they were about to run for the next 30 years. And the race hadn't even started yet. I sat in that chair for 14 minutes. And in those 14 minutes, I made a decision that everyone in my life told me was insane. I stood up. I walked out. I threw my tie in a trash can on the street, and I hitchhiked to California. My parents did not speak to me for 10 years. They told everyone I had thrown my life away. But here is what actually happened. My roommate from that first day, a guy named Robert, he stayed. He played the game perfectly. Corporate law, made millions. Big house in Connecticut, summer place, private schools for the kids, the whole thing. Robert died at 54, heart attack, alone in his office. His wife had left 2 years before because he was never home. His kids gave a speech at the funeral that was full of words like dedicated and hardworking, which is what people say when they don't really know you. The mahogany desk and the Italian leather chairs went to whoever replaced him. His name was off the door within a month. I was bartending in a beach town when I heard, and I felt something I didn't expect. I felt relief. Not about Robert, God rest him, but relief that I had gotten out when I did. Relief that I had chosen my mornings over his corner office, because here is the truth about Robert. He did not die at 54. He started dying the moment he decided that what other people thought of him mattered more than how he actually felt getting out of bed every morning. I want to tell you something about ownership that nobody in business school will ever say. When you buy a big house, the house owns you. You have to maintain it, insure it, worry about it. Stay in a job you hate just to make the payment on a building you are barely in because you are always at work paying for it. This is considered success. I live in a small trailer. If I do not like the view, I drive somewhere else. I own my mornings completely. Nobody on this earth can call me into a meeting. Nobody can threaten me with a performance review. When you have nothing to protect, you become free in a way that people with everything can never be. I am not telling you to be irresponsible. I am not telling you to walk away from everything tomorrow. I am telling you to ask yourself one honest question. Is the life you are building actually yours? Or are you building it because someone, a parent, a culture, an algorithm, told you this is what a successful life looks like? Because there is a difference between choosing your life and inheriting someone else's definition of one. Failure is just the word that people who need to control you use when they can't. Here is your permission. From an 82-year-old man with nothing to lose and nothing to prove. If there is a version of your life that feels more like you, quieter, simpler, less impressive to strangers, you are allowed to choose it. If the job makes your chest tight every Sunday evening, you are allowed to leave it. If the house is too big and the payments are too heavy and the whole thing feels like a trap, you are allowed to simplify. They will call you a failure. Let them. They called me a failure for 60 years, and I have watched every sunrise from wherever I wanted to be. You are a human being, not a brand, not a productivity metric, not an asset. You are a person with a limited and unrepeatable life. Spend it on something that actually feels like living. I will see you at the bottom. The view down here is something else. Tell me in the comments, what is the Sunday evening feeling costing you? And what would you do with your Mondays if they finally belong to you?